Welcome to Engagement Fundraising, where you'll learn how busy fundraisers like you are generating more major and planned gifts at lower costs. Brought to you by iMarketSmart.com. Be the fundraiser you always wanted to be. A quick announcement. As a listener of the podcast, we are making the Engagement Fundraising Audiobook available to you free of charge. Just go to iMarketSmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer. As a thank you for listening, we wanted to give everyone free access to Greg's Engagement Fundraising audiobook that you can get on Audible or Apple Books for $15. Once again, just visit iMarketSmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer. That's iMarketSmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer. Thanks for listening to the podcast, and we hope you enjoy Greg's book. Now, on to the episode.
I'm drinking out of my Market Smart mug, Tim.
How is your Market Smart mug?
My Market Smart mug is awesome. I love my Market Smart mug. It makes me happy. So today we're going to talk about happiness and success.
Two very, very important things.
Everybody walks around, I want to be happy. I just want to be happy and successful.
And find the fountain of youth along the way somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to philosophize here. Philosophizer.
Yeah.
This will be the philosophization episode. Is that a word? I don't think
it is
so.
now.
Yeah. The philosophization episode for fundraisers. There. I always throw in some alliteration that makes things sound better. So I'm no rabbi or priest or, this is Greg Warner's version of success and happiness.
Okay.
I borrow a lot of this from a lot of other people, okay?
Philosophizers and
Philosophicationers.
And all sorts of people.
All kinds of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody ponders this. There's some people who just walk around like
Yelling
and screaming or like zombies. But fundraisers are in a tough spot, right?
Yeah.
They've got to find happiness and success for themselves, for their families, and also they have to help their supporters find success and happiness. I mean, that's really their job.
And they're under a lot of pressure to meet the goals they're set up to do.
It's hard. And nobody ever talks to them about success and happiness so that they can sort of convey that and get aligned with supporters in their pursuit of success and happiness. Let's pull out our little incense candles. What else do we need? Turn down the lights a little bit.
Some mood music.
Yeah. Cross our legs. I don't know. I can't do that anymore, actually. Applesauce, crisscross, whatever.
Yeah, I got those pillow things you sit on.
Yeah. All right. We're getting the mood. Getting a little music going, right? We're going to talk about success and happiness.
These are different things, first off.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to give you my definition of success, which I borrowed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'm going to give you my definition of love, which I borrowed.
Yep.
And I can't remember who the hell I got either of these from.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I can't give credit. It's probably like Moses or Jesus or somebody like that, right?
Or a combination of.
Right. I'm sure it all stems from them anyway. But here's the thing. The definition of success is completely confused, mostly by the media and educators misleading people to believing what the definition of what success is.
Yeah, it's confused with achievement a lot of the time.
Exactly.
Because people will say, oh, I was successful because I hit this goal.
Right.
But no, you were successful day to day as you were carrying out the steps to achieve that goal.
Wow, you just got it like that.
Boom.
Wow, you are a good student. Yes. So let's unpack that.
Yeah.
Okay. So success is the pursuit of worthy goals.
Yeah.
The pursuit of worthy goals. How can that be? People think, well, achievement is success. But no, achievement and success are two different things. But in the media and the educators, they conflate them. They confuse them.
Mm-hmm.
They make it seem that if you achieve something, you are full of success. But you're not. So you're full of success. You fulfill your body, your mind, your spirit with success every minute of every day and every breath you take as you pursue worthy goals. Whoa.
It's like a lifestyle of success.
It is a lifestyle. So think about this. Now, the reason most people are not full of success or successful is because they don't take the time to sit down in a quiet room with the two greatest inventions next to the internet and, the wheel.
It's this pen. Yeah.
Pen and
paper.
A blank sheet of paper in a quiet room, and sit down there and look at that paper and say to yourself, what do I want to do? Who do I want to be? Where do I want to go? Who do I want to help?
Yeah.
How do I want to be remembered? Things like this, right? So you sit down and you think about that. Or if you're a fundraiser, you sit down and you think about, how much revenue do I want to generate? Well, how many relationships do I need to build? What kinds of relationships do I need to build? What kind of time frame will this take? What steps am I going to take? So you break it down. If you think about all this and you set a worthy goal pretty much at the top of the paper, and then you break it down into little pieces of how you're going to achieve that goal, then you still, by the way, are not successful.
Right.
You are successful the second that you begin to pursue those goals and continue on that path to pursue them.
In the fundraiser situation, is there situations where the goals that they believe would be successful don't align with their organization they're at, and they need to find a different organization? Is that a thing?
That is definitely a thing, and it's a tough thing because people need jobs to eat.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just so easy to say, oh, well, we're in a misalignment here, so I'm going to quit.
Right.
But I mean, I really think that people should hire their employer.
Right. Two-way interview.
It's right.
Yeah.
In fact, if you don't like your current job, you need to take out the magic pen and the magic sheet of paper and go into a quiet room and set a goal for how you're going to find the employer that is a fit and what are the steps you're going to take. And then the minute that you start taking steps in that direction, although you will not have achieved the result and found that new job or landed that new job, as long as you are on the path pursuing that worthy goal, then you, by my definition and others, since I stole the definition, are successful.
Yeah.
See, this is the big mistake. Let's get our head around this. You're not successful when you're at the mountaintop.
Yeah.
You're successful every step of the way as you make the climb.
The elephant, you can only eat it one bite at a time, right?
One bite at a time.
Yeah.
One step at a time.
Yep.
Of course, sometimes you got to stop and, smell the roses and all that. But people who say stop and smell the roses, I mean, you don't do that for very long because it's actually more fulfilling and you will be more successful as you continue on the journey pursuing worthy goals. That's why we feel good when we volunteer. We feel good when we're taking steps towards the achievement of that goal.
Yeah.
But at the mountaintop or standing on the podium when you win the gold medal does not mean that you're successful. That's when you achieved the result.
Yeah.
Can I say it any more ways? Do you get it? Success is the journey. It's the pursuit of worthy goals. The problem is too many people don't determine worthy goals, or their leadership at organizations have the goals wrong and they don't understand what success really looks like.
Yeah. How does that relate to happiness then?
Okay. So happiness is simpler, but also more sophisticated.
Okay.
That totally doesn't make sense. Happiness is simple in that happiness is love.
Okay.
If you feel bitter, angry, remorseful, spiteful, right?
Yeah.
You're not happy. If happiness is love, and it's not all those things that I just listed, it's really just giving.
Okay.
It's giving, it's emanating love to humankind.
Okay.
Right? So the people that you see walking around and you know them
Yeah.
that are happy.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I had an Uber driver
Mm-hmm.
pick me up when I was in LA.
Yeah.
This was the happiest motherfucker I ever saw. I mean, he jumped out of the Uber to open up the door for me.
Oh.
And as I'm getting in and I'm getting buckled up, he
Yeah.
explained there's a bottle of water here. There's even some gum, and I have breath mints up front.
Wow. That
Right?
guy is
I was
on
like,
top
this
of
is
it.
great. And he just like skipped around the car. He's like skipping. He's whistling Dixie to get in the car.
Yeah.
And then he gets in the car and he buckles up. He turns around. And, are you okay, sir? Is everything okay? Is there anything I can do for you? Okay, we're going to go now. All right, gee whiz, let's go. Wee-hee. Yay. How's your day, sir? Everything good? Everything's great by me. Yay.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell is this? What are you drinking? What is going on? And I couldn't help myself. And and we're in LA. I mean, it's all traffic.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, what is going on? He's like, I'm just happy to be alive. I just love life. Love everything. Everything. I love you. I love everybody. I love that person. They just cut me off. That one just flipped me the bird. I love them though. I love, 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 love. And I'm just like, huh. See?
Yeah.
Happiness is just love. When somebody's angry at you, you just feel love for them.
Yeah.
Empathy is love.
Mm-hmm.
Caring is love. This state of being
Yeah.
is like, I refuse to be angry.
Yeah.
I refuse to be spiteful.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse, all these negatives and selfish.
Yeah.
I refuse. And that guy, he's just got like, I don't know what you call it. He's like the force field. Yeah, and it's all in his mind. And he's brilliant.
Yeah.
And he just chooses to be loving, which makes him happy.
And can make crappy circumstances not so crappy.
Yeah, I got in the car. I'm like, how can I not be happy? Of course, there's people who get in the car and be like, I just want to kill this motherfucker. Right. I'm going to strangle him. Happiness is love.
This episode is brought to you by us here at MarketSmart and Engagement Fundraising by Greg Warner. In this quick break, I want to remind everyone to go to imarketsmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer to download the Engagement Fundraising audiobook for free. This offer is only available to listeners of the podcast. It's our way of saying thank you for listening, and we really hope you enjoy the book. Once again, go to imarketsmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer to take advantage of this promotion, available only to listeners of the podcast. Now, back to the episode.
So let's put the two of these together.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how fundraisers can win.
Yeah.
Right? So because their supporters, especially when we're and we want to focus on the 80-20, qualified, high-value supporters deserving of the VIP treatment because they can make the most impact.
Yeah.
So remember the qualification step and prioritization.
In that Uber story, it seems like really good treatment. You got water, breath mints, like that's the VIP treatment.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
He didn't know it, but he might have. I don't know. But yeah.
Well, and I was fairly well qualified and prioritized because I was the only damn person in his car.
Right.
So he only had an audience of one.
Yeah.
Now, fundraisers have an audience of, 400 or 400,000 or 4 million. So you got to get through that qualification and prioritization process because the VIP treatment is expensive.
Mm-hmm. Time consuming.
Time consuming, and time is money.
Yep.
So what we got to do is once you get through that, and of course that's what our system does, it helps qualify and prioritize who you should reach out to. But then the trick is to help your supporters, the qualified ones deserving of the VIP treatment, help them and be their guide, be their support system, be their like Yoda to help them think about how they can be successful and how they can find happiness in their lives. Now, stay with me on this.
Yep.
So they haven't thought that much about how to give away their money. Most wealthy people spend exponentially more time figuring out how to accumulate wealth and very little time thinking about how to give it away. When they get to that point in their lives where they want to start to give it away, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
And they think, well, I did well in school, I did well in sports, I did well in business, I did well in all this stuff, and now I want to give it away. I don't know how to do it. And like I say, Bill Gates has like 2,000 people working for him to figure out how to give his money away. It's not easy. It's not like he could just wave a wand. It's actually hard.
Yeah.
And he wants to do it in a way
It's not wasteful.
that's not wasteful, but here's the thing that most people miss.
Yeah.
He's doing it in a way that helps him feel successful. See, he's got a goal.
Yeah.
And he's got a plan, and he's pursuing these worthy goals.
Yeah.
And in a way that makes him feel happy.
Yeah. It's a different challenge for him this time around.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, your supporters, fundraisers, are no different. It's just at a little different scale, but they're still wealthy, and they want to find success. They want to pursue a worthy goal to be philanthropic and give money away so that they can emanate love, which thereby makes them happy.
Gotcha.
See?
Yeah.
You, the fundraiser, have got to understand this philosophization. You got to understand your role.
Yeah.
Your role isn't to close gifts.
Is it more to create a vision for them, the donor, as to this plan that you can help them carry out with their money?
The role is to be the supporter. The role is to be Yoda in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker flew to
Dagobah
to learn the ways of the Force.
Yeah.
He didn't know them. He, on the other planet,
Yeah. Tatooine.
was really good at like flying around. He was a good like pilot or whatever. And
He had intuition.
he had intuition, and he knew that he could shoot a something down a womp rat hole or something.
Yep.
I forget what he said, right?
Yep.
He was good at farming and stuff, all that stuff on that planet.
Yeah.
But he didn't know how to pursue worthy goals, how to find success, in other words, and he didn't know how to be happy.
Yeah.
So where did he go? He went to find somebody that would help him with that.
Yeah.
And who was that?
It was Yoda.
Yoda. Little green dude.
He didn't listen to him at the end and got sad when his arm got chopped off, I'm sure.
Sometimes you go the wrong way. You become angry. You want to take shortcuts. You want to do things that you go to the dark side.
Yep.
Okay. So supporters, donors, high value, deserving of the VIP treatment, what they want and what they really need is a fundraiser who is experienced in showing people the ways of the Force, showing them how to contemplate their place in the universe, how they want to be remembered, who they want to still be, how they want to effectively make an impact, how they want to pursue worthy goals and emanate love so they find happiness. This is the real role of the fundraiser.
Okay. I like
Okay?
it. Yeah.
But the problem, the challenge, like the media and the educators who don't really understand what success is, and they confuse success with achievement, and they don't really understand what happiness is. They equate happiness to a juicy fruit gum TV commercial where everybody's happy. Honey Nut Cheerios or Golden Grams and everything's happy.
Yes.
Right? They confuse that. That's not happiness. So the fundraisers are in this role, and everybody wants to take the shortcut
Yep.
and cause you, the fundraiser, to get your arm cut off with your lightsaber because they want you to go to the dark side. And I'm telling you, the fundraiser, don't listen.
Stay in the light.
That's right. Pursue the worthy goals. You can nod your head to them. I mean, it may be really hard to tell the board member that they're wrong. Hopefully, if they're a good board member, they understand because they're pursuing worthy goals by being on the board.
Yeah.
They're not doing it for selfish reasons. They're not doing it to get back at somebody or to prove something to somebody. These are all the negative reasons.
Yeah.
They're hopefully doing it to pursue worthy goals for themselves that will make an impact and help them emanate love. Do you understand? Which makes them find happiness.
Yes.
You have to sit there and really think about, okay, who is my Yoda? Who are the Yodas in my universe? Who can I align with? And hopefully your employer is like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who understands this? And who will let me be the guide? Who will let me do marketing that inspires supporters to lean in and opt in?
Yeah.
Because they want help from a guide such as me, or maybe just content like a report or a workbook or something that will help them move themselves along in the consideration process. It doesn't have to be you, the fundraiser. It could be the content that you provide to them. Until they're ready, then they come to you to consummate the transaction, and you get them over the finish line.
Yeah. Now, maybe this is a different episode, but for newer fundraisers that don't have that experience that just exudes out of them because they've done this so much, how can they portray that love and happiness to the donor, that they're going to be able to guide them through this process if they're...
So if they're new,
yeah,
hopefully they have selected their employer in such a way so that they have selected a mentor.
Yeah.
Because if you want to be a fundraiser and you're new to it, don't just jump in. Find a mentor who knows what they're doing and get taught.
Yeah.
And hopefully they know what I'm talking about in this episode and they get it. They probably have their own words and ideas, but the concept is the same, and get taught.
Yeah.
If not, read books on success, the true meaning of success, and happiness, and become an expert in it so you can help your supporters who've been so busy amassing wealth that they didn't have the time to study this. Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. That's all I got, man.
Okay.
I mean,
deep episode. I like
this is heavy.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like a little tired now. The lights, the candles. Should we take a nap?
Yeah, I think it's nap time.
I need my
I
blankie.
think it's nap time. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Engage in Fundraising. If you like the show, make sure to review it on iTunes and pass it along to a colleague.
I also wanted to remind everyone to visit imarketsmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer to download the Engagement Fundraising audiobook for free. Once again, that's imarketsmart.com/exclusive-podcast-offer.
Thanks again for listening to this episode of Engage in Fundraising.